Hi there, and welcome to Earth 513. This is an actual play of a game called Marvel Multiverse RPG. And for those that don't know what that is, it's kind of like Dungeons and Dragons, Cyberpunk Red, those tabletop RPG games where you roll dice to determine what happens. So my players will roll when they fight people, when they try to discover a mystery, and I, as the narrator, I'll be rolling to see how the villains react or how the environment reacts. Now, Earth 513 is a universe, a variant universe to the Marvel Comics and MCU Marvel Cinematic Universe. And so there are things that you'll recognize, characters you'll recognize for sure, and we'll be throwing elements that should catch you off guard, should be a little bit different, and my players' decisions will obviously impact all of that. So that should be a lot of fun. In a short moment, we'll be starting the game. But before we go in, just a little heads up, we're all new to this, especially me, so I'll make a bunch of mistakes, so don't judge, just enjoy, watch it as you would any other film. All right, so with that, let's dive in. All right, our first campaign, guys. And girl.
You can say team.
Yeah.
Folks.
Y'all.
People.
Y'all.
Welcome. This is an ASMR. Marvel ASMR, we make money, man. We make bank. Okay, anyway, back to the game.
Yes.
So this is our first campaign, okay? And I'm going to set the stage. As we know, we have our three leads here. We've got Captain America, Invisible, and we've got Loki. We're going to see where they're at right now, but just so we set the stage, this is set around the Infinity War film, okay? So for anyone out there that doesn't want spoilers, the film's been out for a while. And we're gonna make it a bit different. This is Earth 513, so there's gonna be some variations that they're going to decide on. But for context, it's set during Infinity War. And I, for this context, am the Watcher. And I, as the Watcher, have been observing many worlds, many Earths, and my eyes have settled on this one Earth, Earth 513, of Universe 513. And like on many planets, many universes, this one has superheroes. And we're going to see what happens when they're threatened by one of the biggest threats that they've had in a long time. And so, starting with one, I don't know if we can call this a hero, but out in space, there is, I don't know if you hear the car, but it kind of sounded like,
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard it. Spaceship. There's a car driving by.
VFX.
No. So there's a spaceship that is flying through space, and suddenly the movement stops. It is completely fried. Nothing is going on. This massive ship that is carrying countless bodies is no longer moving. And out of the silence of space, this is space, so it is silent, but we see this bolt of bright light hit the ship once, twice, and we hear a voice that says, "This is not a warship. This is a civilian ship. We're from Asgard. We're asking for help. Please don't fire at us. We have no weapons." And we cut to two Asgardians that, for those that watch the MCU, are very recognizable. One of them is the mighty, quite confident Thor. But he's not quite confident right now. He's tied down in these big, massive metal blocks, and this big, towering creature stands before him. Purple, with, there are vulgar words online to describe his chin, but there are bumps on his chin. He's all beef with his armor, and he's got one mighty glove. If you haven't guessed yet, it's Thanos. And he's with his army, what we know as the Black Order, and they tower over Thor. And you can tell that Thor's been fighting, He's got some wounds, he's got some battle wounds, but he's tied down, he can't move. And next to him is let's say a slightly less mighty, but still very cool Asgardian. Who is he?
My favorite one. Dear Loki.
And so we've got Loki. And so Thanos towers over him and he says, I know how it's like to lose, to feel so desperately that you're right, yet to fail nonetheless. And Thanos picks up Thor from the throat, so I guess the metal fell off. I probably messed up that part, but it's okay. It's on 513. He was tied down, he's freed, and Thanos stroking him, right? And he says, I think I wrote that wrong, but it's frightening. It turns the legs to jelly. I ask you to what end? Dread it? Run from it? And so one of his soldiers, this slightly blue-faced woman with dark blue hair, steps forward. It's proximate night, and she says, and she's holding a weapon towards Loki. And the others are watching, and Thanos says, Destiny arrives all the same, and now it's here, or should I say, I am. And so he raises and closes his fist, and you can see one stone shine. This purpley hue, the Power Stone. And there's no other stones, just that purple stone. And he says, the Tesseract, or your brother's head. I assume you have a preference? What does Loki do? This is the moment, people. This is when everything changes. What will he do? Will it be different to the films? Your choice.
Oh wow. It's a big role to play.
It's not battle yet, so I won't have you roll for initiative. It's up to you what you want to do. Do you fight? Do you negotiate? You have an item on you that you could decide to reveal or not, but you have a certain shiny stone with you. That's all I'll say.
Oh wow. Let's continue to play along and just said that we are gonna try to negotiate.
Mm-hmm. And so what would you like to negotiate? He's got his hand on your brother's throat.
Yeah.
He's squeezing and he says, give me the Tesseract. What do you do?
That's to do maybe an exchange, but not really. So let's see if I can convince him that what he has is the Tesseract. So
you present a Tesseract, quote unquote, to him?
yeah.
But it's not? Okay. Definitely. Okay. So first big roll of the night, people. You've got some dice. We've got some dice for you. So for the first roll, for those at home, because my lovely players know all the rules, but for the folks at home, all the characters have abilities. And in this context, we're going to have to roll ego, because you want to convince this gentleman that what you have is the Tesseract. And so what I'm going to ask you to roll is your 3 dice. You're going to get a result, and you're going to add any ability modifiers to that to see what the score is. And on my side of things, I have to decide how challenging this is. So why don't you roll, and let's see what happens.
Let's see. So I got a 5 and a 5 in Marvel.
Are you serious? Right out of the gate. Ayo, victory. So that gives you 5, 5, and Marvel. So the Marvel counts as 6. It doesn't count as 1. So that's 16. And I was going to make it challenging, but you still beat that right out of the park. So this is already a turning point that's already different from the films, people. We're going pretty quickly here.
Yeah.
You've somehow convinced Thanos that what you're giving him is the Tesseract. Yeah. How baller is that? Our Loki's better than the real Loki. You heard it here on Earth 513. Yep. So you give him the Tesseract. Okay. And yeah, he believes he's got the Tesseract. At least for now. Yeah. Okay. So, what do you do next?
Yeah.
Oh wait, sorry. Thanos has to react. My apologies. He's not just standing there and chilling. We're all new to this. So Thanos looks at the Tesseract, and it's glittering that bright blue. Okay, and he's holding it. he's like, wise choice. And he kind of just drops that Thor. He drops Thor. And for a moment at least, Thanos has turned his eyes away.
Yeah.
But be aware that you still have the Black Order around.
Yeah.
So you still have to be careful because anything you do, they're still watching you. What do you do?
All right. So I go to my brother, put hands on my brother, and somehow call on the Bifrost.
Oh shit.
Gee, oh.
Okay. Was not expecting that. I like it.
Yeah.
Okay. Pretty epic, right? So we're going to do some rolls. This is how it works, people. We're going to do some rolls to see if that's successful. And if it's successful, I'm going to have him describe how epic that is. If it fails, we're also going to describe how miserably that failed. So there's a few things I'm going to put on the table just because I didn't fully set the stage. You are... Oh.
Oh, half service. I'm getting
So
tea.
folks, we've got some tea.
Thank you so much.
Shout out, to my
Sarah.
helper, Sarah. Okay, so back to the action now that we're hydrated. Yes, so back to the ship. Keep in mind, this doesn't mean it changes your decision. I just want to give you more context. This ship is filled with all of your Asgardian people,
Yes.
right?
I
Pots
had
of
these
them.
in the back of my mind. Yes.
Yeah, so it's a little bit dangerous, but that's okay. Just keep in mind, if you flee, they're going to be there.
Yeah.
Okay. But that's okay. I'm just saying it so everyone's aware of what's going on. So there's what remains of the Asgardian society on this ship. They were trying to flee the scene. Unfortunately, Thanos caught up with them with the Black Order. Thor got captured. And Loki's just more or less kind of freed them. The Black Order's still watching, so is Thanos. And we're going to attempt to call the Bifrost. Now, to do that, you're going to have to ask the help of... Somebody help me with his name. I just blanked. We're terrible.
Oh no!
Poor guy.
I
Okay,
like
don't
it.
worry. This can be edited.
Edit.
Yeah. What's his name? I'm blanking on his name. Heimdall.
Yes,
I win.
Heimdall. That's it.
Heimdall. So Heimdall, who's
We're so
been
bad.
attacked because the Black Order is highly aware of this is the guy that can do this, right? So I think we can use some minis to help us out for a bit.
J. Jonah Jameson.
Welcome, Max. Take your attorneys at law. 1-800.
All right, back into action. Here's our battle map. Folks, we'll have an actual battle map one day.
One day. Not now,
And I'm gonna ask
just one day.
my lovely friends here to help us move our characters. So, this is the scene. We have Loki on the floor. Thor on the floor. We've got Loki helping him out. And we've got, that little grayish white one? We're going to say it's Heimdall, okay? And he's being watched over by Proxima Midnight. For you to get to him so that he can help you out, because he's kind of knocked out, so he can't really fully help you for now, you're going to either have to get closer, you're going to have to do something, right? So what would you like to do?
Let's say that I will try to talk to him in our what is it called?
Like
telepathic. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you know how Thor talks to Heimdall, face kind of like hologram that everybody hates for some reason, but yeah.
Oh, that like weird hologram thing?
Yes.
I don't even know, like, what is it? Is he talking with his mind or something?
No, to the kid, remember?
Yeah, but how did he do that? I don't remember.
No idea.
I'm just trying to remember for this game. Do you know, like, how did Thor talk in there?
So like, because they talk telepathically, right? Because they get
Yeah.
hand-eye eyes, and that's how they telepathically talk to each other. Or
Oh, yeah, but that was
spacely
because of
one.
the kid's powers.
Yeah.
Oh, and the kid's there, because...
No, but like Thor also talks to hand-eye all the time, no?
Talks.
Yeah.
Really?
To summon in the Bifrost, like. They...
Oh, right. Okay, sorry. I'm back. We're back, folks.
Yeah.
But he's knocked out. That's
Yes.
my issue.
Yeah.
So you're trying to talk with him? Okay, that's fair. So we're gonna have you roll to see if he wakes up. That's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna roll for him. And I'm going to say that's challenging because he's kind of knocked out. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Man, You can't waste all the good rolls right now, people. Some bad things are gonna happen later. Okay. So, for folks at home and on the podcast, that was a 15, and a challenging would have been with rank 2, 12. So that beats it. So Heimdall's like, kind of like, what do you tell him?
That we need help. We need to leave, and we need to like summon the Bifrost for us to maybe saw other world, like go to other world, like you know,
Very fair.
escape.
Yeah, pretty straightforward. Totally makes sense.
Yeah.
The only thing is you're not Thor, you're Loki.
Sorry.
Right?
Yeah.
No. But so that means that you're gonna have to convince him
Okay.
because this dude, he's loyal to Thor.
Okay.
You're the trickster, so for better or worse.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna have to roll to convince him. That's gonna be another ego roll. But you were good last time, so let's see how this goes. Can you convince a semi-knocked out Heimdall that distrusts you to do this? And Thor would help you, but he's also groggy and all that stuff.
All right. Let's roll. That is 5, 3, and 5. So 13.
Okay. So you don't beat it this time. But we understand this is a very difficult situation. He's kind of like, it's atypical. So we're going to say that you have edge for that one. So what's your lowest one? Can you roll that one back?
Yeah. It's the 3.
Mm-hmm.
So I can roll that one back.
Yeah.
That is a 2. So that's worse.
Okay, so unfortunately you haven't convinced Heimdall. That's okay. Because you do have another ace up your sleeve. If I remember correctly, the stone that Loki had was the Space Stone. The Space Stone can actually have you travel. Okay, so that's your other backup. But 1, you don't fully master it. 2, you didn't attempt. So now it's their turn. Now, Thanos, he's pretty powerful. So he's noticed that something's up. And so because of that, it's going to be an initiative.
All right.
So can you roll your dice for initiative? What did you get?
That is a 5, 1, and 2.
5, 1, and 2, so that's 7.
Yes.
And
8.
Oh, 8, sorry.
Yes.
And Loki, and Thanos, I keep saying Loki. Thanos rolled a 13, so he's before you. So you are
Good luck.
in battle with Thanos now. And the Black Order are just going to let you do it because, it's Thanos, so he's like ready to go.
There's no winner on this.
There's no. So first things first, Thanos. Yeah, great. So Thanos looks at the Tesseract, and now that he sees that you were trying to do something, he's like, crushes it, and there's nothing in it. So he's like, Loki, turns towards you, and he's pissed. Okay, so let's go back to our battle now. Are we seeing it? Here.
Yeah.
So Thanos is now turned towards you. And let's see what he's going to do. I don't think he's even going to raise any of his powers because for you, you're an ant. So he's going to use his move to rush towards you. And he is going to do a melee attack.
Rip.
Oh boy.
Good luck. It was nice meeting you.
Okay.
We didn't meet him.
No, what is it? I don't like his face. What is it?
No, it's the contrary. Sonic's just really liking it. The mighty Thanos has rolled a 5. So, first things first, I have to roll this against your defense. Can you tell me what your melee defense is? Should be the second in that.
11.
11. So he doesn't even hit you. This is so pathetic. So mighty Thanos steps forward, right?
He
And he's like,
misses.
"Urgh." And we're gonna make this make in-world sense. So he goes for the punch, and in classic Loki fashion, it was a fake Loki, right?
Ah.
So I'm gonna give you a chance since it's your turn. Where would you move yourself? You made a fake Loki and a fake Thor.
Mhm.
Where would you like to reposition yourself?
Will probably just be as close as like far away as possible. So
Yeah, you can move yourself.
both, right? Or,
Yeah, and look how many movements you have though, because you can only move
yeah.
yourself a certain amount of steps.
yeah, you're right.
So if you were like around here,
I think it's 3.
really?
No, run, 5.
5. Okay.
Oh,
I was like,
yeah, yeah,
that's really
yeah,
sad
yeah,
for
yeah.
Loki. Okay, so we can move you 5 steps, and for this time, just for the purpose of the game, we can say that you managed to lift Thor for now. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can 5 steps.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
Just not out the camera. We're good. We're good.
Yeah.
We're good.
Okay. Okay.
Go.
Perfect. And so temporarily, Thanos is tricked, and he's missed you, and now he's even more pissed.
Yeah.
So watch out for that. What do you do?
So now, having no choice but to use the ace of up my sleeve, which is the space stone, I will just, punch space. Try to because in all of these, it's a mess, right? So
Yeah.
trying to escape, punch the, the air, and try to open a portal so
Use
that we
the
can, both of us.
So I'm gonna have
Jump
you
to the
roll
pool.
your 3 dice
Yeah.
to see if that works. So just roll a regular with 3. Yeah.
That is 4, 4, and a 2. So that's a 6. No, no,
It's a
sorry,
10.
it's a 10. Terrible.
We don't judge.
Terrible.
Don't judge us.
No judging. This is a safe space, right, for folks watching and listening at home?
We
So
can
you
get
got a 10.
roasted.
That doesn't beating because it was challenging. So, so what happens? I'm gonna have you picture it. So you tried to activate the stone, and you tried to like punch air with it. The stone was like, "Huh? What are you doing? I'm confused." So it does some weird like energy. Okay, but for a minute you see Earth flicker.
Mhm.
Okay, you see like a flicker of Earth, so you know where the stone wanted to bring you, but it doesn't temporarily work. And now it's Thanos' turn. So,
Oh God.
is it?
Oh, I said, oh God.
Hold on. Okay,
Tennis.
so
Oh.
Thanos is turning towards you, and Thanos has got 6 paces. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's like very much in
Right in
face.
front.
He's sitting on you. He's
He's
standing
on
on you.
He's like on top of you. Okay, and he's going to try to disarm you because now he knows that you've got the stone. Oh. Okay. I see
Can
what's
you
going
teleport?
I guess.
on. What's up?
If I can teleport.
All the way to Earth might be tough. Though.
Yeah.
He's more like a surplus,
Yeah.
No, Loki.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Like he wouldn't be able to teleport to another
Yeah.
planet kind of thing.
Yeah, no, not
Right.
planet, but
We've got a Marvel roll.
for
Okay.
Thanos?
Yeah.
Fudge.
So that's 17.
Yeah.
No matter how challenging I would make that, he's beat it.
Yeah.
So he has grabbed the stone from you
Oh, he has 2 stones.
and he smacked you in the face. It was so close to our Loki having an Infinity Stone. So close. And I really wanted to give it to you because I have like so many story possibilities. But he's taking it back from you, unfortunately.
God, that would be.
You guys could have gotten an Infinity Stone.
Sadness.
But it's not your fault. It's the power of the dice.
Of course.
Okay. And we're going to use the Marvel dice for his attack on you. And unfortunately, it's a Marvel on a Marvel attack.
Mhm.
So that's...
I see
What's
that.
your HP?
I love when somebody says, "What's your HP?"
No.
So...
What's the damage?
69.
That's beautiful.
But it's okay, because this is very MCU relevant. So, Thanos was furious, okay? And he realized you tricked him. And he realized you tried to get away with an Infinity Stone. So, it makes absolute sense. The dice make sense in this context. And he's gone for the choke grab. He's grabbed you by the throat. And very much like the movie, he chokes you out. And don't worry, folks, this isn't the end. But in this session, Loki's been murdered.
Oh my god.
He ceased to exist.
He ceased to exist.
And what?
We haven't even done 30 minutes.
The romantic.
That's what happened when you get cocky and you like roll a dice and you get a marble and you know.
You wrong.
That's why those first rolls, I was like, shit.
Yeah.
Like, mathematically, it wasn't good in your favor. But it's okay. Because like I said, folks, I know everybody loves Loki, but we know Loki never stays dead.
Fair enough.
But unfortunately, because we don't have any Thor players here, what we see from our perspective is Loki have a massive Thanos rush at him, you see the darkness enwrap you, and you die. And we're going to cut to the next scene.
We already lost
What?
Loki.
It's a beautiful entry to to the story.
Hi there, viewers and listeners. Thanks for listening. On the behalf of myself and my crew, I'd really like to thank you for watching. And it's free. Go like and subscribe, you know the classics. And if you want to go the extra mile, you can actually go to our Patreon, which is patreon.com/earth513. And you can either subscribe for free. We'll put some little updates of things coming up, etc., communicate with you, etc. But if you're willing to pay a little, contribute a little extra, we'll be giving you a bit of extras. So we'll have some behind the scene content. We'll give you access to recordings before they come out, unedited. So with all my mistakes, you know. And we'll be adding also some interactive elements. I'm inspired by a bunch of awesome actual play YouTubers out there who do stuff like allow you to create NPCs, so either names or visual appearances, that kind of stuff. So we'll probably figure that in. We'll probably have some voting systems for decisions. Maybe you can throw a wrench into our players' game. You know, we'll figure it out together. But yeah, it all starts at Patreon. I believe we've set it up for a $5 one, you know, so super low cost. And eventually we'll have other tiers so you can contribute even more, you know, so look into it. All right. Thanks again and have a nice one.
I would side with Cap because it doesn't make sense. Like, Tony was just too hyped and he needed to
Hype
come.
train.
Yeah, like he just really thought he was like the god of everything, and that just not goes well. That's, I think, my opinion as the character. I don't think
And
it
so
goes well.
Sue was super against it.
Yeah.
Okay, and why did
And-
you steal this costume?
Because I wanted to.
Oh,
No,
that's a
I
good
just-
thing to tell police. She's like, that's what you said.
Yeah.
So she's like, okay,
Um,
will you come peacefully with us?
no.